Welcome, everybody, to your Twitwell Stardom catch up commentary. We have got four matches today over the course of two different shows. Two matches from the May 31st show, two matches from the June 2nd show. We are not going to make any haste. We are going to start at 15 seconds on the third match on the May 31st show. And just to make that perfectly clear, this is EXV versus Queen's Quest. And John, I'm at 15 seconds. I'm assuming you are too, so I'm just going to count down right away. Three, two, one, go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking Stardom.
And more importantly, it's EX fucking V.
Yes. EXV with 2/3 of the artist champs repping this match with Mina and presumptively number one contender Xena, because we know she's going to be challenging Micah down the road for the title. That's an interesting matchup. Um, and Waka's there too. I like Waka. I don't mean to say that dismissively, but come on, we know she's eating the pin.
Yeah. I mean, even
Unless,
Lady C. Lady C's eating the pin.
yes,
Okay, I just have to say, Azumi in a baseball cap, 11 out of 10 adorable.
yes. And she's like, "Don't let the cute fool you. I'll kick your face off." And it's true, Azumi, a very proficient striker, amazing technician. Meanwhile, you've got Miyu Amasuki, Miyu the musical, absolutely wonderful. Has definitely grown as a competitor, and Lady C, who I think has really become quite the power wrestler. Definitely knows how to use her length to great advantage, but still hasn't put it all quite together. And now here comes EXV.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw in the politics channel a little while ago,
Yeah.
but I pinged you. I think you might have reacted to it actually. Yeah, you did. So you did see it. Yeah, Miu supports Palestine.
Yes. Yes. As everybody should at this point in time.
You know, it's one of those things where everybody should, and like, it's never safe to assume anybody does. So when somebody makes it clear that they do, it's a huge relief.
Quite right. Quite right. And I'll tell you,
Macklemore deserves all the star stickers.
yes. And I'll tell you, Mina will be looking to make her star grow brighter come Forbidden Door as she challenges Tony Storm for the AEW Women's World Championship. But it's about so much more than the title. It may very well be about the soul of Mariah May. Mina has said, "I love Mariah. You only love that she dresses like you." And I've even told Mariah, who may be a bit conflicted, I said, "Look, Tony Storm will love you so long as you always walk behind her. Mina's love has only ever wished for you to walk beside her. Think about it." So I hope she is. I hope Mariah is thinking about it.
Unfortunately, we do live in a world where Mariah May has no agency over what her character in AEW does because Tony Khan is writing her.
That is very true. I feel more anxiety about that triangle than I ever did about Golden Lover's drama. And I enjoyed the Golden Lover storyline, make no mistake, but I have always been invested in Rose Gold since they came together. Meanwhile, you have to imagine, partner, that Cena is thinking so much about her world title opportunity. You know, Micah joked that when she beats Xena, Xena's boyfriend Daga, is going to have to introduce her to a cute available guy. I would like to suggest to regular size Micah, our dear friend Big Papa Pop, Kirby Freeman. He's amazing. So
He is.
Kirby, officially, I have put in a good word for you, my man. I got your back. Insert perfectly timed video that you would post here. We got this.
You'll never find anyone more dedicated to Micah.
That is so true. Just keep my Sakurai out of the room at all times. And Unagi.
I feel like even in the presence of those two, Kirby would still pick Micah over them.
You know what? I agree. I agree. He was so happy when she became world champion. He was standing her at every championship opportunity, even when we were like, no shot. Kirby's like, I don't care. I'm going down with this ship. And Mina, I know Xena's going to volunteer to start against Miyu here. Bell.
You know what? I'm gonna ping Kirby in the Discord and ask him.
Yeah. Oh, also, Micah, you should know that Kirby is quite a cinephile. He's a very cultured man. Nice front flip by Xena. I will say, man, while you and I both believe it's a foregone conclusion that Micah's just retaining, I love that Xena is getting this opportunity because I'll tell you, I think in her second Stardom run, she's shown us even more than she was able to in her first run. And my God, what an impressive athlete she is. Nice scoop slam there to Miyu. Tag.
I'm gonna throw in two more names for Kirby to decide between:
Sure.
Maya Fukuda and Chi Chi.
Oh, and Mina there just splashed on Miyu Muskie. And now Waka. Xena gonna do the same. Oh my God, Senton. Cover. You know, good officiating by the official. You notice he didn't start counting until Mina and Xena were back, in their corner. So could have been a quick win for EXP, but it wouldn't necessarily been an illegal one. And now these IP attacks, these IP checks, repeatedly by Waka to Miyu.
Waka's having fun, man. She's practically dancing and turning it into offense. That's amazing.
I'll tell you,
Especially because
Waka.
we've seen her try and do actual coordinated dances before, and it doesn't go so great for her usually.
No, Flapjack by Lady C. I'll tell you, if you just want to talk about from sheer potential, nobody excites me more in this match on that metric than Lady C because Mina, I mean, she fulfills her potential every time she gets in there. Xena, it's going to be a big test against Micah, and maybe she does have more to show us. Lady C, though, I still feel like, again, just if she would just get some momentum, her career in stardom could really be something special. And she's building a lot of momentum now in this swing.
What a fantastic swing by Lady C. Good job.
Oh, no, I don't know anything about Waka's gastrointestinal constitution, but I would assume that she'd be a bit wheezy after that, as I certainly was
Queasy,
even just
yeah.
looking at it. Kick out there.
Heaving and hoeing.
Oh, absolutely. Get a doggy bag. Oh, and a spank there. And here comes Azumi, one of the most dominant high speed champions of all time. Although the funny thing with Azumi is, I think a lot of her fans, myself included, have really thought that she would be more in that upper echelon of stardom talent by now. Consistent white belt contender and stuff like that. That has not been the case for Azumi's career.
Nice double
Double
stomp by
stop there.
Zoom Zoom.
You gotta wonder, because we don't get to hear promos much anymore, and the ones we do hear, as English speakers, we're locked out, so it's not accessible to us.
Yeah.
But I do wonder psychologically where Azumi's head is at, with Momo gone. Like Azumi being such an early member of Queen's Quest has seen so much. She's seen Io leave the company. She's seen Momo defect. She's seen Utami leave the company. And keep in mind, in the battle royal that made Utami the leader, Azumi was the runner up.
Yeah.
So I just wonder, like, is this her Queen's Quest now, or is this Kamitani's Queen's Quest? Whose Queen's Quest is this?
I think
It just
Kamitani
feels like,
thinks it's hers.
yeah, and I don't know, man. I just feel like I don't know if you feel the same way, and maybe I only feel this way because we have changed our relationship with Stardom with these more select match reactions, and everything. I just feel like Queen's Quest once again has an identity crisis,
Yes.
and I just really wonder how that is going to resolve. Meanwhile, man, Miyu got better acquainted with that turnbuckle. Kick there to Azumi's Ed. Good
I
lord.
think there might be a little bit of division right now among the ranks of Queen's Quest, unfortunately.
Well, I feel like Utami was a stabilizing force, whether you liked her as leader or not. And I'm saying that in
Well,
a
yeah,
general sense.
everyone
Yeah.
kind of united around her and behind her.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Stardom and Sunshine, I think, really consolidated that they were on board with her Queen's Quest. and it never really got off the ground because of the injuries. And then you have the injuries, and then you have Utami leave for Marty Gold, and it's just like there's been a power vacuum opened up all over again.
Yep.
Big kick. I'll tell you, not to make this a Marty Gold discussion, because I know I did that the last time we got here to react to Stardom, but, Koki's latest interview where she talked about Utami as an influence really made me want Utami to start up another faction again. And with Koki as like her second in command, I'd love
Yeah,
that.
well, dude, remember, I mean, Kamitani said the exact same stuff about Utami as she was joining QQ for the first time.
Yeah.
Because Koki basically said that like Utami inspired her to get into wrestling. She wanted to be like her. She wanted to follow in her footsteps, and that's all the same stuff Saya said about Utami after she lost her bid at the Future of Stardom title while Utami still held it, and basically like on her way to asking to join Queen's Quest.
And can we just give Utami the credit? Because normally we give this credit in Western circles to the likes of Bailey and Sasha all the way back in their NXT days. The idea that Utami could be so young and already influence people in this business,
Yeah.
I think it's just a testament to how talented she is. What a drop kick by Mina. And I can only hope
It's
that Mina.
accelerated in Japan because Utami only just started wrestling in 2018, but like Kamitani was the year after that, and Koki's only been wrestling for a couple years now.
Yeah. What a forearm there.
But like
I can only
they
hope.
get so good so fast in Japan that it's like, we could have someone next thing someone's going to talk about how they were inspired by Lady C, and it's like, well, Jesus Christ, she's been here for a minute.
Yeah. I can only hope that people have also been inspired by Mina, because I still think she's one of the best Joshis working today. Nice kick
Agreed.
there by Xena.
I mean, plenty of women have been influenced by Tamantha.
Yes.
And like, let's not play. Tamantha hasn't been wrestling that long either. She's not even got a decade of experience yet. She's still just shy.
Thank God. And then we don't even need to talk about the Joshi greats, the defining greats of this generation, like Mayui Watani, for instance. Best-selling author, has got her own movie out. Nice
There's gonna
job
be
there by Lady.
there's gonna be a whole generation of Japanese women who are gonna see that movie and feel inspired to become wrestlers.
Absolutely. I mean, that's how culture works, baby. Back and forth here between Xena and Lady C.
Back and forth, back and forth. Xena definitely getting the upper hand there with that chop.
Upper hand with the overhand.
Yeah,
Lady C, their knife edge.
she's trying, man. She's trying.
Yeah, again, I say it over and over, and especially now with Marty Gold on the scene. If you've never been a fan of Joshi wrestling, you've really got your time to start. If you really were curious and you wanted to dip a toe, you've got options. I mean, Stardom, TJPW, Marty Gold.
Bro, did you see Lady C just unzipped her little like outer shell thing of her gear to give Xena a cleaner shot at her chest for the chop?
Yeah,
That's ballsy.
absolutely.
Especially when Xena was already out chopping her to begin with.
Yes. Lady C showing no fear or intimidation. Azumi now.
Azumi's so quick.
Absolutely. Her dexterity in running those ropes is unbelievable to me. And uh double
Ooh.
stomp.
Who
I'll
needs
tell
a
you,
heat
Xena
sinker
cannot
when you're
afford to be
getting
pinned
dropped
here.
like a bomb?
Yes. Mina, great defense there. Actually, great defense by the entirety of EXP there. Again, Xena being the #1 contender, she cannot afford to eat a pin. Could certainly afford to gain one, though. Every little bit of momentum counts.
Oh, Lady C misses the boot and gets hung up on the ropes. Mina with a drop kick to the standing knee, the foundational knee there. Got knocked out from under Lady C, and now Xena coming in. Oh, we're actually getting a triple drop kick. Okay, there we go.
I'll tell you, when she was still in Japan, I would say that Mariah was the most exciting gaijin working. I'd say the two now, for my money, are Xena here, only again because I feel like I've seen so much more from her already in the second run than I did in the first. And really Zeta Steel and
I
Marigold.
knew
I
you were
really
gonna
like
say
them.
Zeta Steel, but Bozilla, bro.
Yeah, Bozilla is a force, no doubt. Oh, Thunderstruck!
Extra. That's it. Waka eats the pin. Or Lady C. Lady C eats the pin.
Yes, she
That's
does.
even more impressive though, knowing that it was Lady C, because like the way that Xena was able to lift her up and literally lift her over her head to drop her into that, like that's strength right there from Xena.
Cena not messing around.
Xena is a powerhouse. She got them
And the
tree
thing
trunk
is,
legs.
you know what I like best about Xena that is really nothing even to do with her body? It's and really just her physical attributes, I should say more broadly. She just has this quiet confidence about her that I think is just so dangerous. You don't see this woman shooting off at the mouth. You don't see her boasting about her accomplishments. I mean, this woman goes in there and she gets it freaking done. And that's just insane to me, because I think so many people today, especially with the advent of social media, just feel the need to talk shit or pump their chest out. And then it's like, no, 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 no. My hype is when the bell rings. Like, and yeah, it is. She made quick work of Lady C there. Great win for EXB as we move on now to our second matchup. I'm at 15 seconds. I am ready whenever you are. It is our main event of this show.
Yes. Could be a little on the longer side, actually. I haven't looked to see what the timestamp is. But
It is going to be just a little, well, just shy of 26 minutes for us because we're starting
oh,
at
that's not
15
too
seconds.
bad.
The overtime time is 26:12. So, yeah.
Oh my god, the intro of that song reminded me of the 10 dual commandments from Hamilton. The one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. All right, I am ready. Three, two, one, go. Holy shit, whose theme is this? This is sick.
Um,
It's not Ano's. Is it?
I think it is Ano, yeah.
Oh, and then it transitioned into Poise, and now it's going to transition into Mantha's. No, it's just Poise music.
Me.
Okay. What?
I'm just being poi thinking, me, it's
Yeah.
my music.
So is that the intro to Poise theme song, or was it Ano's and then it transitioned to Poise? I'm
I
confused.
just think it's just all poise theme.
That's crazy.
I'll
Poise
tell
theme
you,
slaps.
I may abhor Tamantha as a person, but this is a stacked Cosmic Angels team.
It is. It is. And they're facing a stacked Stars team, although given that the timestamp isn't super long, I fully expect for this Cosmic Angels team to win this match.
Bro, and I hate to say this, but I'm almost wondering if Hazuki eats the pin here and not
Yeah.
Hanan.
I was thinking the same thing because they're still kind of trying to build Hanan up, even though she did lose her bid at the white belt. So I guess we'll see.
Well, that's what's exciting to me as like a big Hanan fan is she's getting back in there with Ano today, albeit in six-woman action.
And Mayu's music is playing, so I'm assuming they're just gonna come out to her stuff.
I wonder too if Husky does eat the pin. I already know that Poi is going to be challenging Ano next for the white belt, but I also have to wonder if Poi and Ano would then want to challenge for the goddesses belts because we know FWC are now three-time title holders. Got a spinning wheel, brother.
No problem. 220.
Excellent. I was going to play there anyway. Count us down, please.
Three, two, one, go.
Oh, Stardom World. You're a
Hanan.
never-ending source of agitation.
Hanan's here.
Yay! Yeah, love Hanan.
What a fantastically stacked Stars team.
The Stars team is almost as excellent as your face, which I didn't even think was possible.
Whoa. I mean, that's a lot.
It is, but your excellence can handle it.
I'll try my best.
It's not even that much of an effort when it comes to you. I mean, you consistently rise to the occasion in my book. Cartwheel there by Poi. Question is, can Poi rise to the occasion for, I believe, her fourth shot at the white belt against Ano? And look, man, I gotta tell you, now that Ano's gotten past Hanan, because you know I love Hanan, I was rooting for her to take the white belt. I can say again that Ano, I really do feel like is one of the more understated Joshi wrestlers working today in terms of how good she is. I think when a lot of people talk about the best Joshis in the game or what have you, that Ano's name probably gets left off a lot of lists. And I think that's a crime. I think the way this woman carries herself is wrestling at its best. I think her technical wrestling, especially her bridge work, is immaculate on
You've
her
seen her teeth?
suplexes. Yeah, yeah, I figured somebody was going to make that joke. But no, I think her technical wrestling is really spot on. Although I will say, I think as far as women go, Roxanne is one of the best technical wrestlers working right now. I'm honestly excited to see how she does against Jordan Grace at Battleground on Sunday. As Hazuki now, what the distinction I'll give Hazuki is she's the best workhorse, I think, or an understated workhorse at the very least. I think she's getting a lot more opportunities than she's getting. The idea that she's once again a goddess's champ, I'm like, Jesus Christ, how long are we going to circle that drain? And then Mayu needs no hype whatsoever. Referee checking Cosmic Angels here. Yeah, check Tamantha, ref. Also, I just realized this. We've got Tam and Mayu sharing a ring again. We know Tam. I don't think she's given up on the goal of beating Mayu one on
Bell.
one. Hell.
Wahoo!
And speaking of those two, they are starting this matchup. You gotta wonder because I don't think Tam is holding any titles at present.
No,
If
she is
Tam
not.
is if Tam is eyeing that IWGP Women's Championship potentially. Tam challenged for it once before when Kairi was the champion, lost in 6 minutes at that Wrestle Kingdom. But she knows Mayu so well, I bet she'd be chomping at the bit for another shot. Oh, look at how she tried catching the leg there off the kick. The bridge there by Tam. Kick there. Arm drag. Arm drag though by Mayu. Mayu returning fire here.
I love how much Mayu has Tamantha's number.
Yes.
It is the best.
You can even see, man. I mean, look, I'll always begrudgingly at this point in time give Tam her credit, from a physical standpoint as a competitor. I think Mayu's got her a little flustered here, as there you see Ano and Poi coming in, kind of tilting the playing field in Tam's favor. Double kicks there, kick there, drop kick there by Ano, triple drop kick. And kick out there. Oh, big kick. Double stomp there by Hanan.
Wow, triple drop kicks there from Stars.
Nicely done. Big kick. Big kick.
Beautiful.
Now you're looking to make the tag here. She does. Hazuki's in. Hazuki taking Ano off the apron. So smart by Hazuki.
Hazuki is a cerebral wrestler.
Oh, no doubt about it, partner. No doubt about it. I mean, Hazuki, she stands on business. I'm telling you. What I admire about Hazuki, even after all this time, because you never know how long, a life path will go. Hazuki is still so committed to Stars, and then just the idea of Stars, of just fighting with all of your spirit, all of your tenacity, but always believing in the good in people and in yourself. Nice drop kick there by Taya, meanwhile. Tag there to Ano. And Ano immediately just goes to the top rope. What a drop kick. Oh my God, another drop kick. Oh, could be the first
Someone on.
suplex of the match.
Oh,
No, Hazuki escapes.
forearm.
Forearm.
Oh, we're gonna exchange. Ano was prepping for it. She was like giving herself to Hazuki for that forearm.
Absolutely. And Ano now. Ano, I think, is enjoying this. Oh, missed. Half Nelson. Twisting half Nelson slam.
Nice
Senton.
senton.
Great form.
Chia.
So you want to talk about people that should be wrestling coaches to nurture the next generation? I mean, Hazuki's just in ring is so well refined.
From what I understand, she was like an assistant head coach under Kagetsu when Kagetsu was the head coach at the dojo back in like 2019
Yeah,
before they both retired.
yeah. Well, I hope one day she finds herself in a head coach position, herself, because I know you said assistant last time.
Well, you know
But
what though? From what I understand, Mayu is the current head coach, so it wouldn't surprise me if she already was.
yeah. And the idea that Hazuki, has that passion for it and wants to make this generation as great as possible. I mean, just my hat's off to her
Yeah.
100%. And Ano, though,
We do
my
already
hat
know
may,
that Hazuki trained Momo Kogo, and Kogo's fantastic. What a
yeah.
boot! That pump
I
kick
was
was
gonna
nasty.
I was gonna say my hat's off to Hazuki. Ano was trying to take her face off with her boots, but clearly failed as Hazuki responded with a pump kick. Hanan now full weight body press there to Ano. You know Hanan would love to pin Ano here and get back in the hunt. On winner of the 2024 Cinderella tournament, beating Ami Sourei in the finals. Saudi Ano has since retained her championship against both the winner and the runner-up, Hanan and Ami, respectively. Double drop kick there by eye contact. Cover. And Ano kicks out. That just shows you the resiliency of Ano. Wasn't going to get any coverage, any defensive protection, but from her own will, able to kick out. And Hanan now maybe thinking Hanan special. No. Duck. What an uppercut by Hanan. Those uppercuts have gotten better, I feel like. Nice boot there by Ano. Tell you, I'm itching for a rematch between these two. Hanan came so close. I feel like it was one of those matches where the challenger just made one mistake. Springboard cross body off the middle rope. And I know would love to cement her status as one of the upper tier white belt champions. What a German. So she's like, if I would have to beat Hanan again to do it, so be it. Ano doesn't run away from a fight. And now looking to tag her friend and next challenger in Poi. This is very unique for Poi because obviously she's aiding when she cares about
What
Ano.
a cross body!
Nice cross body, too. But she also gets to scout her up close. Trying to resist the armbar. Oh, and Hazuki, great defense. The longer Hanan would have stayed in that arm, the worse it would have been for her. And Hazuki knew that.
Famous, sir.
Up, two, check out. Yeah, I don't think Hanan would also have any qualms about pinning the #1 contender. Just kind of slide back into that upper echelon of challengers. And now all of Stars are in the ring here.
Here we go. We're going to do the wheelbarrow and bulldog combo.
Oh, and no, Cosmic Angel stopping it. But Hanan hanging on, though. Forearm there. Now they're going to try again. Look at this. Girls get it done. Wheelbarrow double bulldog. A non-special. What a bridge. And Tamantha and Ano both break it up. Oh, that backdrop driver. No. Boy, what a German. Oh my God.
Oh, God. Tamantha's in. We're going to get triple kicks.
Triple axe kick.
Roundhouse from Tam. Big boot from Ano. Super kick from Poi. Triple axe kicks.
Jesus.
Cartwheel splash there by Poi. Very interesting. 1, 2, and of course, no.
Mayu actually playing defense.
Would you imagine that? Wait, dude, I swear to God, every time I try and do a goofy voice, I slip into banjo.
You do.
I do. Goofy is worse.
Yeah. I'll be your Kazooie and eat all the jiggies so you don't have to, because that sounds like indigestion like a motherfucker. Cross body there.
You do hate food waste, after all.
Yes. It's amazing that bird's even alive. You're eating puzzle pieces. What are you doing? Made of gold, no less. What the fuck?
Maybe they're secretly just like what's it called? Like honeycomb.
Yeah. That would be weird though, given that there are actual honeycombs in the game still.
Those just haven't been forged into the proper shape yet.
Like lariat there. Check out.
Those are like raw puzzle pieces. That's why you need to collect them in the first place.
Huh. This headcanon intrigues me.
Birds do. I mean, there are a lot of bird species that do eat like nectar, like hummingbirds.
Yeah.
And nectar, honey, close enough, right?
Absolutely. Oh, boy.
Poi's gonna fuck Hanan up here.
Aerial roll.
Aerial roll. And that's it. Yep. Hanan actually got pinned.
Oh.
She hit her peak when she won the Cinderella, and it's been a downhill spiral ever since.
No.
I know. Me too, bud. Me too.
It is an interesting story though, because Hanan wants to get back in that white belt picture, and who did she get pinned by? The newest #1 contender for the white belt.
Poi.
So
yep. It also does a good job of just kind of establishing that Poi is the rightful contender.
Yeah, I guess.
Poop.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hanan's gonna get her shot at like Dream Queendom and win it then.
Yeah, probably.
You sound so
gonna be my
done.
This is gonna be my moody tone whenever we talk about Hanan and her dreams.
No.
Damn you, Stardom.
There's like 8 minutes left on this video. What the fuck?
We don't have to subject ourselves to this though, because it's all in a language we don't understand.
Tamantha.
Yeah, just
Understand that.
I love that you single her out specifically.
This is all her fault.
You know what? Somehow, you're probably right.
Yeah.
All right, since actually no, I do have the event pulled up, so I can look at the timestamps that I gave you last night. Okay, so 58:35 for this next show. I'm not gonna close out of this in case something happens, but I am gonna lower the volume so I can concentrate. Samantha doesn't even deserve steak. Fuck you, Tam. I'm such a good person. No, you're not. Don't lie to yourself.
Bro, can I read something completely unrelated and mildly NSFW to you?
Hey, it's our show. We can do whatever the hell we want. What's up?
I just saw a Tumblr post where someone said, "Dirty confession. I'm a teacher, and my ex had a teacher kink, so I'd taught math formulas before we did it, and after a while I was curious, so I said the quadratic formula in public, and he got a boner, and we had to break up because I thought it was really funny and wouldn't stop doing it."
Wow.
That is honestly, other than the breaking up part, because that just sounds like an amazing life. Why would you not want to live that life? That sounds incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, that sounds amazing.
Jesus.
She's gonna regret it when she ends up hooking up with a guy that has like ED or something, and she's like, "Fuck, I miss being able to give my guy a boner just by doing math."
Oh God, I know. I mean, I would still get that checked, but you know,
Wait, who is that? She looks familiar. I feel like I've seen her before.
I have no idea. Who are you? She looks calmly menacing, whoever she is.
I feel like I've seen her before.
Yeah, she has one of those faces.
Mika Iwata. I knew I'd seen her before.
Where have we seen her? Because that name still sounds familiar.
That's a good question. Because I don't think she's ever been on like a Sukebon show that we've seen or anything like that.
Yeah.
Huh. Um. You know what, dude? I bet we watched her at least once on one of the GLEAT reactions that we did for Kirby.
Ah, okay.
Because she's done GLEAT matches before. And she's actually done GLEAT matches even against Maya Fukuda, which is who we did reactions to.
Yeah.
That's probably what it was. You know what? Let me actually pull that up because normally I type match cards in our description.
Yeah.
So let me details. Shit. Let me mute YouTube so that I don't get any sound coming up when I pull these videos up. There we go. All right. So our first match was it was Maya Fukuda versus Big Hash. That wasn't it. Second one was Maya Fukuda and Michiko Miyagi versus. Here it is, Chihiro Hashimoto and Mika Iwata. I fucking knew that's what it was from. I knew we've seen
Okay.
her
Nice.
before. Yeah, there we go. That's all I needed to see to know that that was what it was.
Nice.
God damn. Thank you, Kirby, for the familiarity. That's awesome. She's cool as hell, though. I really like her. She's got a great look and a great vibe. So basically, I'm assuming that this was just her challenging Ano for the white belt.
I'm guessing so.
Because
Yes.
Ano is defending the white belt against her specifically on their next big like I don't even think it's a Kurikan, just like the next big show. It's like the day after New Blood 13.
Okay.
I think it's like the 22nd. I think it's the 22nd of this month that's happening.
What's funny is that Anna was looking at Husky's Goddess's belt, but then she was looking at Poi. I think she would love to team with Poi again and go because they never formally lost the Goddess's belts
Yeah, no, because
just
Poi
before
got
that
injured.
injury. But yeah, she knows Poi is an obstacle at first, and then maybe after they get through that, then they can refocus on the Goddess's belts. That remains to be seen.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna close out of this now because it's just gonna be probably Poi talking for the rest of it, and I'm okay with not hearing someone talk that I don't understand. We got the cool surprise. I'm happy that we stuck around long enough to see that.
Yeah, same. I'm
Um,
glad I kept that tab
our
open as
next
well.
timestamp, according to you, is 58:35 on this second show.
Yes,
So thank you very much for that.
absolutely.
58:35. Boom. I got to 58:21 on my first try.
Nice.
Isn't that fantabulous?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Ready when you are.
Count us down.
3, 2, 1, go. This 6-woman tag should be a lot of fun. It's a Stardom, or a Stars, I should say, Civil War. Admittedly, I'm not a huge fan of the teams, exclusively because each team has a weak link that neither one of us is a big fan of. I think I'm
Yes.
actually going to be rooting for the Hazuki team here, or not the Hazuki team, the Hanan team actually, because I just like Ida more than I like Koguma.
Yes.
So yeah, give me this team right here over the Mayu plus FWC team. Oh,
Yes.
Coco's, God, she is so vibrant. I love her.
I did get a spinning wheel. I'm going to pause at 59:20.
I got to 21. Damn.
Okay. 21. Count us down.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, Hanan.
I just love Momokoko so much. I wish they would push her like a bigger deal, man. I really do.
She's really good in the ring, yeah.
She's almost like an Ishii in the sense that she's older, and so she's never going to get a major title, just like Ishii in New Japan, and she's more beloved in America than she is in Japan, just like
Yeah.
Ishii.
Yeah. Crazy how that works, man.
It's crazy how they have so many similarities despite being so completely opposite to each other.
Yeah.
Like Ishii is this hardened, stone pit bull, angry looking little sawed off buzzsaw guy, and then you got Kogo who is this like vibrant ray of sunshine. Like, yeah, she's not the best technical wrestler like Ishii is, but she's more of like a lucha style. It's like, just so funny how they are like they could not be more opposite if they, the only way they'd be more opposite if they were like born in different countries.
Yeah.
Like if Kogo was born on the other side of the world from Japan, which is basically America, actually. That's Waka. Waka and Ishii are actual opposites. Or Kamiyu. That's the real one. Kamiyu and Ishii are actual opposites because then you even got like the height differential because Kamiyu is so tall for a woman and Ishii's on the shorter side for a guy.
Yeah.
I think Ishii's like 5'5", 5'6", which isn't super short, especially like I think Japan just in general trends on the shorter side relative to the rest of the world. But in pro wrestling, it's a little on the short side.
Yes.
Here's Mayu and Hazuki. Ignore the third one. I mean, if we do that, if we ignore the third member, if we ignore the one that we don't like, then I'm absolutely rooting for Mayu and Hazuki over Kogo and Hanan, even though I love Kogo and Hanan.
No, I get it, man. I get it. You're nothing if not consistent, and you've always stand Husky super hard, and I think we both have an immense respect for Mayu.
Yeah.
So that makes all the sense in the world to me.
I think if I had to rank the women in this match, just purely based off of my own fandom, Hazuki, obvious 1. I'm not entirely sure who would be at 2, though. It's obviously a three-way tie. Or not a tie,
Yeah.
not a tie, but a three-way race. I might put Hanan at 2 at this point. Then Mayu, then Kogo, but that's close, man. It's like
Yeah.
Hazuki and then a power gap, and then Hanan, Mayu, Kogo all really, really close to each other, and then another power gap, and then Ida, and then Koguma.
Yeah.
Ida
You
seems like
know,
a cool person, at least. Like, Ida seems like a really nice person and sweet, and that she'd be fun to hang around and like a good influence on her friends. Koguma does not.
yes. I mean, I gotta tell you, man, I have never wanted somebody to turn heel on somebody else for their own benefit rather than just my amusement. Like, I feel like Hazuki turning heel on Koguma would be such a
Oh,
benefit to her. And I'm
yeah.
like, do it. Throw the friendship away. It's worthless. But Hazuki, I love you. Yeah, but you know what I love? Power and success. And I haven't achieved any of that with you because a tag title is a burden. It's a glorified babysitting service. Get it the fuck out of my face.
See, and I would look at it more as, but Hazuki, I love you. Yeah, and I've seen what else you love, and that's the problem. Bye.
Go hibernate about it, bitch.
I don't love bullies, bitch.
Yeah.
Hazuki! Love you, Hazuki.
Yes.
Mayu. Is that like an actual like ball?
I think so.
I feel like normally she just throws armbands, so it's weird that that actually looked like it had some weight to it. Mayu has a hood on today. I'm not sure why.
Bro, in the bell rings. I'm gonna have you take the reins real quick. I just need to. I heard something. I want to check on it real quick.
Sure.
I don't want to like just leave you. So you know.
Okay. You sound like you're trying to be like really discreet about
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I just want to check something. I thought I heard something. So I'm
it.
like, you
Okay.
know.
Is Mayu's hood still on? Yeah, Mayu's wearing a hood to wrestle. That's interesting to me.
Yeah, that is.
All the mutual respect because they're faction mates. Hello.
Imagine if one of them didn't shake hands. It's like, are you turning heel? I'm thinking about it.
Everyone shook hands with everyone. Yeah.
Hazuki, you're too good for this world.
Mayu volunteering and Hanan. Oh my god, eye contact.
Oh, we're about to make eye contact with each other.
Bell.
Bell. All right, I'll be back real quick.
Yup, here we go. And there's our collar and elbow tie up. Hanan, clear size advantage, clear power advantage as far as I'm concerned. Mayu has the speed and flexibility, and there she is putting it to use to get Hanan into a wrist lock. And she is cranking that wrist lock. That's another thing. Mayu has experience, significant experience advantage, both just in general, but also big match experience. Side headlock takedown now by Mayu. Hanan with the head scissors. Mayu kicks out of it, and we're back to neutral. Here we go. Hanan misses a lariat. Mayu with the spin kick. Mayu tries to go off the ropes, but Ida breaks her off there, clapped her in the back, it looked like, and now Hanan with the drop kick. And Ida trying to clear the apron. Hazuki kind of keeping her distance, avoiding any kind of damage. Double Irish whip here by Kogo and Hanan. Kogo with the drop down. Hanan sends Mayu into the ropes. Ida with the arm drag or like a hip toss almost. Mayu actually leg swept Hanan. Mayu now and Koguma gonna do leg sweeps. Oh my god, lots of rope running. Double hip tosses there. Triple drop kick from the Mayu team here. All three members connected. And now it looks like we're going to get a triple face wash from them.
I am back, everyone. Apologies for that.
Dude, Mayu's team has incredible synchronicity. It's scary.
Damn.
Like Hanan's team is exciting, but they don't have synergy like this.
I think I
Interestingly
gotta spin.
enough, I think Hanan's team is actually willing to do less honorable things to win too.
I think I got a spinning wheel again. What's your timestamp?
Oh, sure. I'm gonna pause at 107.20.
Okay. I'm there.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hopefully it's the last one. I changed my quality this time. So hopefully that'll help. Hazuki in. But yeah, I mean, you'd expect really both these teams to have incredible synchronicity, but it's less surprising with the Mayu team, just because I mean,
Yeah.
her and Hazuki on the same team. I mean, that's
It's
nuts.
basically
Like,
Mayu and her friends, pretty much.
yeah,
Whereas the
exactly.
other team feels much more like thrown together. It's like Mayu had the first and second draft pick, and the rest of the team is just what was left over.
Yes.
Actually, no, that's not even fair. Because if she had the first 2 draft picks, she would have taken Hazuki and Hanan.
Yes.
So Mayu had the first draft pick, and then the other draft pick just so happened to be her first draft pick's tag partner and one of her good friends. And it just worked out perfectly. And now Koguma's just going to do repeating splashes onto Kogo to try and pin her.
Yes.
Yeah, there was even a moment where Ida went over to try and clear the apron, and Hazuki was smart enough to just back off and not let her hit her. She's like, "No, I don't think I'll let you do that. Thanks. You won't be hitting me here today."
Big forearms there.
It's just experience, you know.
Absolutely.
Ida's been wrestling since the beginning of 2018. She's got 6.5 years of experience at this point, and she's the most, I think, experienced member of her team. Or no, you know what?
Yeah.
Hanan's been wrestling since 2017, I think. I'm gonna have to look that up. Hanan cage match. Her first match was in 2017. I was right, April of 2017. So Hanan's 7 years now. That's pretty crazy.
Double Irish whip here.
Nice job by Hanan. And the double clubs there, the double Polish hammers basically by Wingori. And Hanan misses the back elbow on Koguma, sends her back into the ropes, into the turnbuckle, and now goes for a roll up. That's tight, too. No.
Oh.
Nice splash by Hanan.
Beautiful springboard crossbody there.
Ida now in. Shoulder block.
Lariat, no shoulder block.
Big forearm there from Koguma. Left arm. That's right. I forgot that Ida was a lefty.
Another big forearm there by Ida. Koguma, though, firing right back.
You know who Ida's kind of starting to remind me of a little bit?
Oh.
Tomoaki Honma.
You know what? I can see that.
If Ida would get a fun gimmick, I could see myself becoming a fan of hers. The
Nice
gory,
drop kick by Koguma.
the gory stuff doesn't work for me, but if she could get something more, something fun, I could probably see myself being a fan of hers. Especially,
I
and
think
that's what she's doing.
That should just all go to Lady C to me.
Or Hanako.
Yeah, Hanako too.
Or
nice.
Ami Sourei. Doesn't Ami do that?
Either. Ami, I think, does do it occasionally.
I forget if it's Ami or Hanako that does it more.
I think it's Ami that does it more.
Okay. Oh God, honey, Saya, you don't invite Hazuki to forearm you. You gonna die. Oh, she slapped her. Hazuki hurt her own hand.
Koguma giving her the thumbs up.
That's funny.
You're doing great, partner. Shut up.
7, 8, 9. Oh my God. Hazuki's hurting her own hand. She's probably bursting all kinds of blood vessels in her hand and shit.
Yeah.
Hazuki inviting Ida to do the same to her. She ducked it. Nice. Savvy. Into the codebreaker. Thanks for that drop kick, Koguma. What a DDT. In comes Hazuki. Oh, she missed the senton. Ida rolled out of the way. Drop kick by Hanan. Wingori now going to do a double team. No, they're not. Oh, yeah, no, they still did. They still got off the double drop kick. Hanan, it looked like Hazuki was trying to counter them, but they got her first.
Yeah, Wayne Gordy here in firm control right now. Oh my God!
That was fucking sick!
I thought with Husky with her back turned, she'd be a victim of a double bulldog. Turns out it was surprise, motherfucker, straight out of Stars.
I'm putting that in my spot of the year list.
That was nuts.
Hazuki tosses Mayu over her head so she can drop kick Wing Gori.
Sniper kick there by Mayu.
Stars Civil War match. June 2nd show. Wow. That was insane. That was actually
nuts.
Crazy. The suddenness of it.
Dude, that's what got me, and that's what took me out, right? Was how quick it was all done.
That's my second entry, by the way, just for Mayu for spot of the year.
Yeah. I mean, bro, I think what really makes that spot work is like it happened so fast you could almost argue that it was just reactive, instinctive on Husky's part to even launch Mayu in the first place.
Yeah.
Oh no. Double bulldog in the wheelbarrow with Hanan being in the strength position.
Yeah, Mayu now has 2 of my 3 candidates for spot of the year. Would you like to guess the third?
No, what is it?
Sami Zayn's brainbuster on the top rope to Gunther at WrestleMania.
Of course. That's probably going to be the award winner for a lot of people at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Can't say that I blame them, but yeah.
Hazuki going at it. Oh, Hazuki got her in the crossface. I'm really glad we watched this match because we thought about it. We weren't sure if we were going to. We said if we have at least 4 other matches, we'll skip out on this one. I'm glad that this hasn't ended up making the cut because this has been fun as hell.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, here we're still down to Hazuki and Momo Kogo. Komomo. Bro, I know this is just more of me popping myself, but the way that I said Komomo like that reminded me of that fucking Hurricane Chris song, Hey Baby. Do you remember that?
No, I don't think I do.
Oh my God. I'm dating myself. Have you ever heard of Hurricane Chris before?
I don't think so.
He had one single, and it was literally that. It was, hey, baby, hey, baby. That's the whole thing.
Listen back to it, and he's like, this is perfection. I've peaked. I'm good.
Yep. Oh, wow, that's it. I mean, I'm sure he put out other songs. That's just the only one that caught on.
Yeah.
That was the only one that got popular.
I wonder if he grew to hate it. Like, people would see him in the street, be like, hey, say the thing. But I have other music. Say the thing. Hey, baby.
No, it's not hey. It literally, the way that the title of the song is spelled is the letter A space B-A-Y space B-A-Y. It's A, baby.
Hey, baby. And then he just does like a long sigh. Because it's like, I can't believe this is the fucking shit that pays my mortgage. FWC. Oh my God, bodies flying everywhere.
Apparently, he did have 2 other singles that charted, but that was the only one that made the top 10. Really, the only one that made the top 50, and it was number 7 at one point.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh. Kogo escaping the brainbuster cradle.
Bro, that song even charted in New Zealand.
What a super kick by Kogo, meanwhile.
Jesus Christ. Bro, Hazuki has the best pump kick in the game, and I won't.
She literally fell into the pin.
She just won with a pump kick.
That was this match had 2 crazy spots between the drop kick and then that pin because she literally fell into the pin, bro.
She did.
And she won falling into a pin. What the fuck?
Bro, I fucking love Hazuki. Momo looks fucking traumatized.
How did I lose that?
Oh my God. not have missed this.
You just know the friend half talks to like the trainee, like eat a half of, like talk shit about the trainee, eat a half of the group. And like it's just like Husky, I can't believe you pinned her with a pump kick, and then they all laugh about it. And Kogo here's just outside the locker room. You know how they do some of those wrestling segments, and she's just fighting back the tears the whole time. Like
Coco's in the other room. She just goes,
she's just like, God, I miss the Club Venus group chat.
oh. But
I
wait,
miss
wasn't
Club
the Club
Venus.
Venus group chat just making fun of her?
Yeah, almost saying like, God, I'd prefer whatever was being said in there to what's being said by people that are supposed to be my friends.
Yeah.
God.
At least they were upfront about making fun of me.
Yeah.
They didn't do it behind my back.
All right, I'm gonna go to
Oh.
1 hour and 40 minutes for our personal main event. This 12-woman tag match.
By the way, I think that the reason that this match happened is because Wingori are actually going after the goddesses titles that FWC hold.
Well, that look on Kogo's face was I won't be challenging for any titles anytime soon if I'm getting pinned by fucking pump kicks.
Bro, she got fucked up. I can't believe she got pinned by a pump kick.
I can't believe she got pinned by somebody just falling into the pin.
That's
Like,
gotta lead to character progression, right? Like,
eh.
she's gotta like leave the group now, right? You can't just stay in a group when one of your fucking mentors just pinned you with one of their mid-match moves.
By accident even. Like,
She fell into it.
I didn't even get proper leverage on it. How were your shoulders down that long? It hurt.
See, bro, now here's where I have to update you because I don't know if you know about this, but apparently on, I'm just going to say a previous show, it might have been the previous show, but I don't know which one it was. But apparently on a previous show, Saya Kamitani actually invited Momo Watanabe back to Queen's Quest.
What?
Like she explicitly said, as the leader of Queen's Quest, I'd like to invite Momo Watanabe back, like to her face.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Flag
Yeah.
on the fucking play. Wait, yeah. No, no, see, because now that you invited this, because it is Stardom related, I'm invoking my right to have a discussion about this before we get to our next matchup.
Nice.
What the fuck? Um, First of all, how could I put this delicately? Hell fucking no. Second of all, way to consult Azumi and her trauma about this. Oh yeah, just the woman that used me as bait to just get a little bit of extra seasoning on her fucking betrayal. Yeah, I use the fucking voice. Don't know if it carried, don't really care. What are you doing, Kamitani? Like, what are you actually fucking doing? See, no. This is why people needed to respect Utami more when she was leader. All this other crap of like, oh, Azumi should be leader. Oh, should Kamitani be leader because she was white belt champion? All of your faces can sit down, okay? Because look at what's happening now with Utami out of the picture. She's letting that interloper have an opening back into the group. Oh,
Yeah. So yeah, Kamitani called herself the leader of Queen's Quest, and she said that she forgave Momo and offer her a spot in QQ. And Momo just
okay,
walked
okay,
away.
okay,
Momo just walked away without any comment.
okay. So I'm gonna try and calm down a bit so I can give more serious points.
Apparently,
I am serious.
before we move on, I want to try and make sure that I get all of this here. So
Okay,
okay,
yeah, please
Momo
do.
walked away without any comment. Um, Apparently QQ did their usual show with like the, shine today, believe tomorrow. You decide what you believe, that kind of thing. And with the QQ symbol, and Azumi just dipped to the back, and she seemed angry, like she seemed upset, right?
Okay, yeah, continue,
Yeah,
continue.
yeah. And apparently then she started. I think that Azumi and Starlight Kid had a match where they maybe teamed up or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if we watched that or if it just happened and we didn't care because like maybe they went against opponents we didn't like or something. Apparently though, then Momo responded to Kamitani. She said, "Personally, I have no idea what she felt or why she thought that. No comment." Uh,
Interesting that that wasn't more of a visceral response from Momo.
I know. So I'm gonna pull these up here because I'm just trying to catch us up on everything that's been going on with stuff that we haven't been watching. She said, "Isn't it just that they're confused because they are in a critical situation with Utami gone? Is QQ really able to communicate with each other?" Um,
Yeah.
Apparently, she was asked why Starlight Kid was expelled from Oedo Tai. She said, "I never thought that Kid and I were doing things with the same intentions. We did have desires and aimed for the belt together, but she never, or she hardly ever used weapons, and she only posts cute pictures of herself on social media, so we didn't need her anymore." Um, and then when asked about Starlight Kid getting courted by various units, she said, "Right now she seems to be in high demand from other units, but everyone is just calling out to her, and I don't think they really want her to join them."
Okay. Sorry, continue. I just have a lot that I instinctively want to react to, but I want you to set the whole table here.
I'm continuing to read. This all got kind of posted in piecemeal over time.
Yeah.
Apparently, Starlight Kid is going to be making her decision at Korakuen, which I think is the show that we're watching right now, actually. So maybe she'll make the decision after this match.
Oh God, is Kid a moment away from being a part of fucking Queen's Quest? What the fuck?
I don't know, maybe. Um, let's see. There was apparently another moment on a recent show, maybe even the show that we just watched, the 531 show, where Momo whispered into Saya's ear after the match.
Okay, can I just interject and say one thing?
Yeah, yeah.
This makes me curious to at least fast forward to the ending of the artist match to see if there's any development between Momo and the rest of Oedo Tai, because remember, it's Natsuko and Taiko she's teaming with to challenge for the artist belts. So I don't think we should like watch that match in full, but just
Do
fast forward
you
to the
want to
end of
do that
season
while
one.
I'm continuing to catch us up on this?
I was tempted to. I just wanted to tell you that I was doing it
Dude,
just in
yeah,
case you wanted
dude,
to join me.
absolutely.
Or
So here's another update.
yeah,
Miyu Amasaki said that she sides with Azumi regarding Sayakami's decision to offer Momo Watanabe a spot in Queen's Quest. Azumi was notably against the decision a week ago. So it seems like there is a fracture forming in Queen's Quest.
yeah, dude. Here's the thing, just again, real quick, because I don't know if you have more table setting you want to do. You might end up being ultimately vindicated by this, because how long have you been talking about an O2 line faction with
Yeah,
just Osmi and fucking young people? Like, this may be it, dude. This may be like how they just fucking do that.
yeah.
God damn it, Kamitani. Like, no, like I'm gonna say right now, like I'm genuinely Team Osmi on this. Yeah,
Oh,
like
so apparently
yes.
after I think this was after the triple or the artist title match. Natsuko Tora said, "The reason Momo lost today was entirely Kamitani's fault. Every year, every single time, those guys always get in our way at the best possible moment. Kamitani, no. Queen's Quest, who do I really care about? Micah, Stardom, I'll destroy all of
Oh well, nice to see that Natsuko hasn't matured at all.
them." While she was saying all of this, Momo was not saying a word. She just had her head down.
Oh, they really gonna do this? They- can I like just react to the or again because I don't want to like step on your toes. I do want you to set the whole
Yeah,
scene.
yeah. That I think that's everything so far.
Just okay, so now that I've calmed down, because I needed to get that initial reaction out because that you just caught me way off
Yeah,
guard.
yeah.
Uh
There's a
from a
lot going
character
on, man.
from a character perspective, I'm 1,000% in Osmi's corner.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
to
Oh, yeah.
me, like
And
I'm
so
gonna
is
be honest with you,
Miyu,
bro,
her
and
tag partner, and I love that for them.
I love that for them too. And I'm gonna be honest with you even more, bro. Again, keeping it purely to character. And I don't mean any disrespect, 'cause I know like Kamitani's been your girl for literally her fucking debut. This makes me like Kamitani less.
Yeah.
Like it really does. Because
No,
I'm
no,
like,
dude,
yeah,
absolutely. Like from a character perspective, she looks like
yeah.
a piece of shit for doing this because it's like she looks like a cold, heartless business person almost, and it comes off less like she's mourning Utami and more like she's just trying to be like cut all emotions and just think like, what can I do to bring QQ back to prominence, basically.
Which I get wanting your faction to be powerful, but at the expense of your other faction mates' comfort and boundaries.
Yeah.
Because, like, again, you and I have been looking for like meteor stories in wrestling that deal with redemption, boundaries, irreconcilable relationships. The real depth of human psychology and experience. Now, here's the thing: I will be the first one to admit, and again, these are serious talking points. Now, I'm not going to exclaim. I got that all out in the first 30 seconds because I was fucking shocked in the beginning. I actually toyed with the idea of Momo having a redemptive arc coming back to Queen's Quest, but she hasn't done that. Like, if she just is able to walk through the door, this is why I have to say, however you feel about Starlight Kid, and I never stopped loving Starlight Kid, as a character, I respected the shit out of Hazuki being like, whoa, hold up. You don't get to just come back in here into Stars. Even if Mayu would have loved it because we know Kid is very dear to her.
Yeah.
Hazuki, at least, it's kind of like, I know you're not like a One Piece fan, so I'll give you like context. There was this arc in One Piece where the Going Merry, their ship at the time, was falling apart, and they needed to replace the ship. Now, Usopp, one of the crewmates of the Straw Hat Pirates, he was very endeared to the ship because it was given to them by a dear friend of his before he left to go on the adventure with Luffy for the One Piece.
Okay.
So him and Luffy have this whole fight about the fucking ship, and Luffy, he doesn't want to get rid of it either, but being the captain, he sensibly is like, it's falling apart, we need a new one. And they have literally a fight scene over it, and Luffy wins easily, fucking obviously, and Usopp's out of the crew. So long story short, fast forwarding through a whole fucking arc, it comes back where, Luffy wants to invite Usopp back into the crew, and everybody seems down for it, except for Zoro, who's like the Husky in this situation. That's like, whoa, hold up. He disrespected you in front of everybody. If he doesn't understand that you're the captain and we're all focused on one goal, like, he's just going to feel like he can do this again and again. He needs to apologize. And he does. And that's when he's able to go back to the crew. I love that story in that arc because it's like, yeah, they obviously care about each other, but accountability still matters. That's why I loved Hazuki, but because I'm sure if Kid actually did the work, Hazuki would be like, okay, I'm open to it. But the idea that Kamitani's like, oh, just come back into Queen's Quest without
You're
anything.
forgiven. Yeah, like she even told
Yeah.
her, I forgive you.
Like, and I'm so glad you brought that up again, because when you said that initially, I wanted to wrap it again. Like, I'm glad I restrained myself because full context does matter. Yeah, you forgive her. Like, her forgiving Momo honestly means shit to me because Kamitani was a late addition to the group. I mean, an impactful one for sure. I'm not trying to diminish her accomplishments within Queen's Quest, but she didn't have the history with Momo that fucking Azumi and Utami and them did. If
Yep.
Azumi said, I forgive you, I would still want it to be a group decision. But I'll be honest, if it was Azumi that did this, I'd be like, wow, okay, I still have problems that Momo hasn't done anything on her side to earn it, but
Yeah.
that's big on Azumi. For Kamitani to do it, that is such an empty fucking gesture to me. So I'm going to be
Yeah.
honest.
Because like, dude,
Instinctively,
that's the
yeah,
thing, right? Kamitani only knew Momo for like 2.5 years, maybe. Not even basically like if you take out the time that they missed for COVID, basically 2 years. It was like
yeah,
August of 2019 to December of 2021. But then take out the time they missed for COVID, and it basically ends up being 2 years. Meanwhile, Azumi and Momo were together for like fuck 5 years, 5 fucking years, 4 years, 4.5 years basically,
yeah,
and they were tagging together for half that time. They were literally partners in a tag team, and Momo didn't even hit Kamitani with the chair when she betrayed the team. It was Azumi.
yeah.
It was the direct betrayal of Azumi.
Exactly. No, exactly. Like, what are you
Uh,
doing, Kamita? And then on a meta point, and this is the last point I want to make because we've been making good time and it's almost like 10:30, so we should get to be reacting this match soon. On a meta point, if you're a Momo fan, which I will still say, because I love to have my fun on here with you, but I've also said Momo is one of the best workers in Stardom. I do think, appearance wise, if she fit more of that standard, I think that Bushi Road is looking for, she probably would have been world champion already. But like, fine, say you put her back in Queen's Quest. Is that a renewed push for Momo? Because I'm pretty sure Momo fans are tired of her being dicked around and have just kind of resigned themselves that she's never going to be world champion. But if you put her back in this fucking group that's known for being workhorses, it's known for being the wrestlers of the fucking promotion and stuff like that, you're probably going to give a lot of Momo fans false hope. Well, I'm not taking the fucking bait because I feel like you're just shuffling her around just to be like, oh, look at this cool different thing that we did. So I don't even really see what this accomplishes long term for Queen's Quest and their credibility and anything else. So yeah, way to go, Kamitani. Way to go. God, I miss Utami leading Queen's Quest. Thank God Utami's in Marigold so I can get my fix. So, yeah, start a new faction with Koki. Like, I still love the Kamitani Utami relationship, but Kamitani as a person, you look sus as hell for this. Sus as hell.
I think it's
Um,
just good evidence, though, and maybe even they might use this to tell a story that Kamitani might be an incredibly talented wrestler, but just being an incredibly talented wrestler doesn't necessarily mean that you're cut out for leadership.
yeah, and honestly, if you're an Azumi fan, I'm going to say it too, since again, I've said twice now, I side with her in this conflict. I really do hope she just starts her own faction now, because if Kamitani is going to spearhead group decisions and just do this, what is Azumi even doing here? Like, I know Queen's Quest was supposed to be yours, but you've been deferred over now twice. And so, if I'm Azumi, I say, fuck it. Let me do an
I
0-2
mean,
line
dude, Azumi
faction.
literally did start her own faction back in, like, I think it was 2014, maybe 15. Azumi's Army. It was basically her
Yeah.
just like collecting younger wrestlers, and they were just kind of running, not roughshod, but like, creating chaos in the undercard.
I would love if today's recording was one where we had a more active chat, because I would love to know what fucking Gala and Javaris think about this shit, because I'm pretty sure Javaris would have a similar reaction to me. Gala, I don't know. I can't speak for her. But I'm pretty sure Javaris would have been like, what the fuck, Kamitani? Because that was my initial reaction. But yeah, Azumi, do the faction again. Do the faction again and really commit to it this time. And yeah, like fuck everybody. And good luck with your Queen's Quest, Saya. Having Momo back in, I'm sure somebody that has a history of fucking betrayal. After I did that whole emotional Vokaru recording too, that you really loved, where I'm like, oh, this is a new Queen's Quest. They've gotten all the betrayal out of there. You want to let the betrayal back into the hen house? What the fuck are you doing? So yeah, I'm angry and disappointed, but I'm at 1 hour and 40 minutes even.
Dude, it
So
would be
it's
so funny if, like, as a almost like a temporary angle, they do let Momo back into QQ, but like immediately there are like, did she mean to do that? Like little miscues in their matches where Momo is like hitting members of her own team in QQ, and it's like,
yes.
was that on purpose? And then it eventually gets revealed that, like, yeah, no, she's not actually a member of QQ. She's a fucking sleeper. She's still a member of Oedo Tai. She was fucking with you guys.
Or I love that idea. I love that idea. Or just so that Kamitani learns a fucking lesson. Momo, and yes, this is where the sociopathy is absolutely winning. Um, Momo comes in and like within 6 months usurps Kamitani from the leadership position of the group, because Momo got in everybody else's ear and was like, when I was leading Queen's Quest, we did a lot better than this, and they all turn on Kamitani, and then it's like, yeah, that's what you get. You let me back into the house, and I took the keys and changed the locks, bitch. Rise from that, Phoenix.
I was even
God.
thinking it would be funny if she, like, didn't even necessarily commit to rejoining Queen's Quest, but was like, you know what, Saya, I'm willing to give it a trial run with you. Let's go after the goddesses titles. And she did the fucking chair betrayal to Saya that she did to Azumi.
She goes the whole time. She's like, I can't believe I got away with it. I literally can't believe I got away with it. I did it again.
How many times do we have to make it clear that we fucking hate them?
Honestly, and this is big coming from me, because how long have I kept up the gimmick of literally just fuck you, Momo Watanabe?
Yeah.
I honestly think that I would forgive Momo if she did that, and I'd be like, you know what, Momo, we're cool
You
now.
are right.
Because bye. Because like, yeah, Kamitani, her image is taking a hit for me character-wise because of this. But now I guess let's see what happens in this match. I am ready when you are.
All right. You're at 148 even.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
I can't remember the last time we had an extended sidebar about Stardom.
Oh, you're cutting out, brother. I still can't hear you, man.
Oh, can you hear me now? I
Now
can
we're
see
good.
my thing working.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. So anyway, I was saying I can't remember the last time that we had an extended sidebar discussion, like within a Stardom commentary about Stardom.
Yeah,
So
well,
thank you
you
for
know
bringing
why
all that
though?
to my
I think that a lot of that just has to do with the fact that, like, this is the first time that we've had major development happen in a context that we weren't privy to because we've
Yeah.
just been skipping so much.
Yeah.
And it also has a lot to do with the fact that they aren't translating promos anymore.
Yeah.
Here comes Starlight Kid with Queen's Quest. How do we feel about this little combination?
See, now this I'm more amenable to, but I still think Kid, would have to show, like, because remember, we have to remember that the whole Queen's Quest thing actually in a way ties back to Kid because who was antagonizing Momo before Momo's heel turn? It was fucking Kid. So
That's
this also,
true. That's true. Kid recruited Momo to Queen's Quest. Or to
so
Oedo
yeah,
Tai, I mean.
so that also kind of makes the story interesting because if Azumi wanted to recruit Kid, Kamitani could be like, "Isn't that a bit of hypocrisy from you, Azumi?" When Kid started all of this, and then that drives a further wedge in QQ.
I would, if I was Azumi though, I would be like, you know what, yeah, but like Kid was just looking out for the people that she was loyal to at the time. Momo was the one who made the decision to betray people.
Yeah, but say it like Nia.
Kid's loyalty, that's the main thing here, is that Kid has never proven disloyal to anyone. She stayed loyal to Mayu until she was forced out. Then when she was forced to join Oedo Tai, she stayed loyal to them even when given the option to leave. Like, Kid's loyalty is fucking rigid.
Yeah, she's a fucking real one.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
Learn it,
Momo
Kamitani.
Momo betrayed Jungle Kiona, and then not even a decade later, she betrayed Azumi. Like, Momo has betrayed two different people in not even a decade-long career, and they were people that she was supposed to be really close with. Jungle Kiona helped her with her homework.
This woman is addicted to betrayal and she has a problem.
She
Okay?
does.
And I'm telling you all, as me, anybody that's listened to this show, I root for the villains to an unhealthy degree. Every day I wake up, it's a coin toss whether the sociopathy is winning or not. And I am telling you, Momo is bad news.
Also, I'd just like to point out that we gave ourselves a double dose of Tamantha today.
Dude, we are so much braver than the US military industrial complex. Holy fucking shit. Jesus Christ. And if I seem extra turned up because of all this news, you're goddamn right I am. Kamitani, what are you doing? If I'm Utami, I'm still secretly keeping a Stardom World subscription, because I gotta support my girls and all that. And I'm watching this and I'm like, Kamitani, nande? I'm like throwing the fucking remote at the screen. Like, Utami was so hurt by Momo's betrayal, she emanated with her body language to Mayu, "Get your damn hand off my shoulder. I'm not you." Like, and Kamitani's just gonna go and do this. That's
Ugh.
really classy.
How fucking dareth.
Dareth indeed. That's if there was ever a time to be Shakespearean, that might be it. Because forget digging two graves pursuing revenge. Kamitani might have just dug several graves, pursuing fucking negligence and fucking unearned remorse. Hey Azumi, I know this woman was like a sister to you and she betrayed you and it left you with like PTSD probably, but you're cool if we let her back in, right? Yeah. God, what is happening in Stardom? You have people getting pinned when their mentors fall into pins after kicking face. You have other people opening the door to fucking betrayers that are again just like, oh god, yeah, I love nothing other than making relationships more fragile than they already were. And like, what is happening?
You just did a pretty good job of giving it a rundown, man. I don't think you need more of an explanation than that.
You have a world champion that's like, oh hey, when I beat you, I want your boyfriend to hook me up. Like, this show is unhinged. Stardom has got problems.
What if Daga was like, I don't know any men, but you can have me?
Oh God. I feel like if Daga tried that on Micah, just knowing all the implications, Kirby would get on Twitter at Daga and be like, yo, where you at? I want to throw hands.
I'd put my money on Kirby.
Same. Literally, Kirby's in the name. Just open your mouth wide enough and inhale him. Like,
Oh my god.
just imagine though, because he's still a humanoid, it would be all the more horrifying. Like he's just staring at Daga, and Daga's just like, "What? Do something." And then you see Kirby slowly put his two hands between his mouth. Like, what are you Then he starts opening it wider than a normal mouth, and Donka, because he's frozen with fear, can't do anything, and then he just swallows him whole. Just one bite, doesn't even chew. And then just swallow.
You have a very creative imagination, my friend.
I have so many unchecked issues, it's alarming. Mainly to me, but I'm sure to other people that are in proximity to me. Hi, Unimon.
This has been fun.
Yeah, mainly because of your face, though.
I disagree.
Yeah. No, the wrestling has been pretty good today. That Star Civil War matchup really flexed more than I thought it would.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Here's to hoping this match shows out.
I love that Ano gets announced after Tamantha. Because championships take priority over leadership positions.
As they should.
You can take your leadership position and shove it.
God, that's hot.
Where are they shoving it, John?
Ooh. Up their ass.
You might have been more into that than even I expected.
Nice. I kind of want Cosmic Angels to form a union without Tamantha because Tamantha's the boss in this relationship.
Is Tamantha exploiting their labor?
Well, I mean, I would think so. Unimon volunteering to start. And Lady C also gonna be in it. Oh my god.
Power wrestlers, baby.
Bell.
Good call.
Yeah. I do what I can.
Wow, Lady C is like, I'm taller than you.
God. Shoving your height in everyone else's face is just the best.
God, you would love me in real life.
Yeah.
I feel like I would entertain you in real life the way that like dads entertain their kids.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever seen a dad just like randomly like doing something with their kid and their kid is just dying laughing for no goddamn reason?
Yeah.
It's that kind of dynamic that I would expect us to have.
Nice. I mean, you already popped me enough online. I mean, I already told you I'm seeing what Brawlhalla brings out of you when we're in good moods, and I love it because I'm like, oh my god, there is a little bit of
What
villain in
was
you,
it the other
and
night that
yeah, when
popped
you
you
were like,
so fucking hard?
yeah, when you were laughing to yourself about your own dominance, super hot by the way, and then the moment it started going south, you
Oh
were like,
yeah, that's right.
like. I love that you are such a 90s supervillain. You're the fucking best. Like, amazing.
Was that last night or was that just like?
It was last night,
Oh
yeah.
my
That is
god.
gonna live in my head rent free for a long time. I'm gonna be like, wow.
That kind of along similar lines to the like, I'm not even challenging you. What are you doing thing?
Yeah, it might have even surpassed it because I'm like, wow, I've never seen a man pop himself from his own dominance and then recant because it just was going south.
We won that game though, so that's great.
No, wait, please. Like it was actually a funnier version than Stokely's. Besides my own actions, what have I done to deserve this? Because it was
I
just
know it wasn't. Stop it. That's
well, no, because
incredible.
Stokely merely said it. You felt it. That's like feeling that sentiment, not just saying it. No, please, what? Stop you from your own behaviors? Like,
Uh,
what? What are you saying right now? God, Kakitani's gonna be the same way when Momo betrays the group again. Oh, Momo, don't do it. You let me back in, you dumb like, what are you doing?
You remember that I'm a scorpion, right?
Oh god, yeah. But I didn't think I was the bullfrog. Yeah, nobody ever thinks they're the victim until they're victimized. Fucking learn.
Oh my god.
This is why Osmi's leaving. She's not gonna get got again. She's like, I fucking know what happens here.
We're gonna get a faction of Azumi, Miyu, Lady C, Suzu, and Mei.
Yes.
And maybe Kid too.
God, and I can't wait. Fast forward 6 months where Osmi's faction's holding at least 2 titles to Queen's Quest Zero, and she's kind of looking at Kamitani like, "Oh yeah, how'd that Momo recruitment work out? Oh look, Momo, you still don't have the red belt," and then Momo's gonna want to throw hands. How dare you? You know I'm insecure about that. Two, kick out.
Lady C's like, Ref, I don't think that you understand that this is how this works. I pin her and then I win. What the fuck are you doing?
And then the ref's just like, Lady C, we know your win loss record.
Dude,
When
I
does that
was gonna say the ref's just looking at her like, Lady C, do you know who you are? Do you know where we are?
God, that reminds me of one of my favorite scenes from Atlanta, like in the first season. I think it was only like episode what, like 2 of the first season, where Paperboy's doing that interview with that like feminist scholar, like sociologist or whatever, about his music. And you know that interviewer is trying to stir up shit. And then at one point, Paperboy's just like, "Yes, yes, please tell me about myself." Go on. That's pretty much what would happen to Lady C. Yeah, go on, tell me about myself. But then the difference is they do it and they're right. And then that's the biggest mind fuck of all. Like, oh my god, I just got told about myself by a not me, and they were right. Ew.
God, not me's are the worst.
Dude, right? Like, I used to think that, and then I met your face, and I'm like, some not me's, they're okay.
Yeah.
Cover here, that's Hina, right?
Yeah,
Hey, Hina, when are you winning that future title? We're kind of tired of waiting.
bro, she never.
What? What are you
You
saying to me,
sounded
guy?
so dejected. I'm so sorry.
It's like, well, no, I just, I like complete things, and she's the one sister
Bro,
to not win
you
it.
sounded exactly the same way that Bluey sounded when her dad said that it was nice having two of her sister instead of one of each of them.
What?
There was an episode called Mini Bluey where Bluey's little sister Bingo dressed up like Bluey and started acting like her. And then halfway through the episode, Bluey started acting like her little sister. And the dad came up to her and he was like, "Damn, it's sure nice to have two Bingos in the house." And Bluey was like,
And that's the most
"What?"
unrealistic thing about Bluey, having never watched an episode, but I get my fill because I know how much you love it. Like, ain't no fucking way trauma like that is resolved in 7 fucking minutes. Go fuck yourself. Like, that is a 10-year
Dude,
journey at
it's
least.
actually really adorable because Bluey's little sister ends up being the one that helps her to get over it because she's like, they go into their room and Bluey's like, "I'm annoying and you're not." And the little sister's like, "You're wrong about that. I'm annoying. I'm just annoying in a different way than you." And then she like tapes her nose to her forehead and goes out and starts making a weird noise to their parents. And they chase their parents into a closet and they're like a double teaming them. And then their parents are like, "Okay, okay, we want one Bluey and one Bingo." And they're like, they look at each other with that knowing look, and then they go back into their room, and then when they come back out, Bluey's dressed like Bingo, and Bingo's dressed like Bluey. And then the parents
Honestly,
are
that's
like, "You know
accurate
what?
as
Close enough. Fuck it."
honestly, that's accurate as fuck, because you can't fucking tell me. Like, even this show knows parents ain't shit today. It's either siblings are raising each other or you're just fucked.
I
Like,
mean,
what do
no,
you
the
do?
parents in the show are excellent, but that was definitely one of Bandit's, like the dad's biggest no mistakes, big time.
Yeah. It's like, way to tell on yourself that you have a favorite. Like, that's an innie, not an outie, you piece of shit.
That was also one of the episodes that to me made it the most clear that Bluey has ADHD too.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know how I told you that her younger sister dressed up like her instead of trying to act like her?
Yeah.
Well, as Bluey was giving her little sister Bingo instructions on how to be like her, she literally said, like, "I just talk all the time. Sometimes it doesn't even have to make sense. Sometimes it's just noises, like boing, 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 boing." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Okay, that's just me as a child.
Oh god.
That's even me now as a 34-year-old almost adult."
It's gotta hit different when you're like at the age we are now, like in our 30s, and you see media that was so relatable to things that you didn't understand back then, and you're
Yeah,
like, oh my God,
yeah,
I'm perceived.
yeah, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
There's another episode where they're playing hide and seek, and like Bluey wants to play hide and seek, and the rest of the family's like, no, because you're just gonna forget about us again.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I promise I won't. They're like, do you promise? She's like, I promise. And literally, they all go hide, and she goes trying to find them, and literally within 90 seconds, she gets distracted and forgets about them.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's ADHD.
Oh, man.
She learns to meditate that episode. It's pretty great.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I should get back into meditating. I need to get back into a lot of things, but I need to get my life in order first.
What is meditating to you? Like, how do you work that into your
Oh,
life?
dude, I'll tell you, for me personally, I used to love going outside, sitting by like the head of the trout pond that we have, like, cause we're on like a waterfront kind of like really like rural natural property. Taking my shirt off and just deep breathing, eyes closed, taking in the sun. I would do deep breathing for like 10, 15 minutes. I'd come back and I swear to God, the world would take on like richer hues and color. It's almost like the relaxation affected my outer perception of the world. It was nuts.
That's cool, man. That's really cool. I want to learn how to meditate because fasting and meditating are kind of like siblings almost.
Hey, dude, you may find that you're able to do it because of your fasting. You've already said how fasting kind of helps, like, curb some ADHD symptoms.
Yeah,
Like,
it definitely
yeah.
does. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Samantha, you didn't deserve to look a kid that long. You fucking sociopath.
Yeah, I know I saw that the Stardom internet fan base referred to that as a cute off.
Oh, God.
And now there's just like neutral.
Ugh. Forum there by Samantha. What a surprise.
Jesus. I love that we're doing this short arm style. Like we're connected.
Yes.
Jesus, Tam. Is this a semi main, by the way?
Uh, this is our main event. I don't know. I'm assuming it's semi-main of the show as well, though.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Hiccups.
Oh, wow. Samantha directing traffic. God, I want a mutiny in that faction so bad.
Yeah, this is one fall to a finish. I just wanted to check and make sure it wasn't elimination. That would have been nuts.
Yeah.
It's funny though, because Cage Match lists this as an 8-woman tag or 8-man actually is what it says, 8-man tag match, but it's clearly 12. So
Yeah.
yeah, Cage Match off its rocker. Good job, boys.
Oh, kid now. I'm gonna maybe do a rotating frog splash here. No, she's gonna do a full moonsault to Tam. And of course, Samantha moves out of the way. We can't have nice things.
Nice job, Yuna. Tam gonna go for a German and nails it. In
Oh
one,
my God.
two, broken up by QQ. That rhymed.
It did. Proud of you.
Oh boy, high speed time. Azumi Poi.
Yes, indeed.
They've already both missed drop kicks. They are just running the ropes, missed clothesline. They just hit the same rope and rolled through. Oh, missed kick by Poi, then missed kick by Azumi, missed leg sweep by Azumi because of a cartwheel, missed forearms, and now they just both stopped.
Uh, what a kick by Poi. Jesus.
That's it, Ano. Oh my god, the decapitator drop kick there by Poi. Oh god, we're gonna get a 6-woman drop kick on Azumi. Azumi,
Jesus.
you need to duck. Wait, QQ's entering the ring. It wasn't even gonna be a drop kick, it was gonna be an axe kick.
I
Azumi
feel
with
like
the
axe kicks would have been so much worse. C4
C4
bomb.
bomb. We both called it. Azumi. Oh, that looked really bad. Azumi hit her head on the mat there. That was bad. Boy, you really need to
Kurata
start
and
going back with your suplexes, girl, because that looked nasty. Kurata now going to jump in. Springboard. That was really nice. Arm drag. Drop kick. Pin 2, and Azumi kicks out. But man, hope she's okay.
yes.
Nice, Azumi.
Oh,
Ha!
yep.
Forearm. Yeah. Forearm by Kurata. Forearm by Azumi. Azumi might have a bloody mouth.
Yes. She looks like it. Yeah, the more I look at her, I think you're right.
Azumi going to unload on Kurata. Oh, Kurata blocked that forearm. Nice. Kurata now going to town on Azumi. Forearm flurry here. Got him back into the ropes. Oh, Hina. Hip toss. Basically a judo throw, I should really say. But they are very much reminiscent of hip tosses.
Yes.
She's just telling every member of. Oh, look at Yuna blocking the hip toss style judo throw. And now Yuna and Ano are going to double team Hina. Hina with a kick there to Yuna, and then she gets the hip toss on Ano. Now she's going to try to get on Yuna. No. Ripcord hip toss on Yuna. Nice. Love that. Hina's cooking right now. Kamitani going to about to do a big old dive. Is it going to be a slingshot, a springboard? Springboard probably.
And yeah.
And
Cross
beautiful.
body.
She didn't hit Tamantha, but she seemed to have hit everyone else. If you had to rank current QQ members, just in terms of your personal favoritism, how would you rank them?
Uh, well, I mean, after that Kamitani news, Azumi, I think, took the #1 spot because before it would have been Kamitani, but now she just did this. Kamitani's still at #2. And I think Lady C's actually 3, then Miyu 4, and then everybody else.
Oh, Azumi couldn't get the pin on the 6-tuple drop kick.
Yes.
So who was after Lady C at 4?
I think Miyu, and
Or
then
wait, no, was Lady C at 3, you said?
yeah, Lady C was at 3, and then Miyu at 4.
And then Hina at 5?
Hina at 5, yeah. Only
Gotcha.
because we don't really see Hina a lot, so
If Kid joins, will she supplant Azumi at 1?
Um, yeah, but not as much of a wide margin as you think. I think she would, but I think Azumi could easily take it back.
Gotcha.
I'm just looking for Kid to heat up again, honestly.
Yeah, I gotcha. Crucifix pin? No. Azumi numero uno attempt here,
That's
baby.
gonna do it.
Yep, this is definitely it. She doesn't have it locked in completely yet, but she is right there. That is going to do it right there. It's over. Oh my God.
Oh, cool. All right, actually fighting. Oh man.
Bro. How is Kurata getting so close to the ropes? She actually got there? What?
Yeah. Yeah. What in the fuck?
Sayaka Kurata showing some real resilience there.
Yeah, Jesus.
Azumi now going to be going for the Heat Seeker.
She's like, no, you don't understand. If I disappoint Samantha, she'll emotionally abuse me. And I'm like, she's gonna do that regardless. She moved out of the way.
Oh, and now Aya, the double team from the rookies.
Wait, what is happening right now? Okay, no. Oh no, they still. Wow. Okay. Jeez.
Tamantha's back. We're going to get the sextuple axe kicks like they were going for earlier. Yeah. Oh my God. Broken up by QQ. Can't
Damn.
believe it
All
even
right.
came to that, honestly.
Me, dude, I still can't believe this match is even still going.
Meltier, double Irish whips and double super kicks there on Lady C and Miyu.
Double cross bodies. They made a pretty decent recovery. Big drop kick by Kurata. I can't believe how competitive she's being with Osmi right now. Cover.
It is pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, it's
Pretty
kind of what I'm
baffling,
thinking.
really.
Yeah.
There we go. Azumi Sushi. Oh my God!
Countered. What the hell? Clearly, we need to be paying more attention to Kurara if she's already doing this shit.
Spear!
Spear.
Jesus! You're right, by
That
the way. You're right.
was really fucking close. When the hell did she? I feel like when did she level up like this?
She's going for a Shiranui! Okay, Azumi chucked her. Kid there with the kick. Azumi with a
Big
buzzsaw.
buzzsaw there.
Azumi and Kid now going to double team Kurata.
Well, apparently they fucking need to.
Oh, here comes the Heat Seeker. This is it. Right?
Yeah, it's got to be right.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay.
Wow. Okay. Jesus.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Tam, you should be investing a lot more time in Kurara. Clearly, she's going to be the future of your group.
Shice.
But although I don't want to tell you to invest more time in her because I know what you feel investing looks like, and I don't want Kurara to be subjected to that.
Yeah. Maybe invest in her by having Ano dedicate some extra time to training her.
Yeah, because Ano is like probably a classical Joshi where she's fierce and strict, but that doesn't mean being fucking toxic and abusive.
Right.
So, like,
That's
you
where
know,
I'm going for it. Yeah.
yeah.
I do love though that they really got the spotlight on just the ladder. Like I felt like 10 minutes of that match was just a one-on-one between Azumi and Kurata.
Bro, if we were in a timeline other than the one that we're in, which is Azumi having done everything she can with the high speed title and just being like me as a fan being over it, uh like I would love if Azumi, if she was high speed champion in another timeline, to just have a defense against Kurara, because that they would cook
Yeah.
clearly, especially now that I would know what she's capable of at this point in time. Like, yeah.
Jesus, that was nuts.
But also, like, if you're an Osmi fan, I just got to be truthful. I low key hate it because this shows why Osmi isn't a more consistent white belt contender. Because like, look at how competitive that was for her, you know,
Yeah.
and she almost, yeah, like that. I'm glad we watched that. If nothing else, bro, because that's very telling to me, booking wise, where QQ still stands even now. Like it's just Kamitani, and then the rest of them, I think, fight among themselves for number two. I mean, I still think Osmi takes it, obviously, but that's really something.
I think it's very, very clear cut Azumi at number 2 by a long shot.
Yeah.
Because if it would have been anyone else, I don't know if they would have won.
But man, like I just didn't know that the gap between Azumi and Kamitani, I guess I'm trying to say, was that wide.
Right,
Like,
right.
yeah. Oh, Queen's Quest seemingly is just leaving, so like we're not gonna get any update on Kid, I guess. So I mean, fuck Tamantha. I'm ready to get out of here if they're just leaving.
Yeah,
So
let's go.
all right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to leave a like as you follow on, subscribe, click the bell icon for notifications so you don't miss any of that 12 goodness. Check out everything we're involved in the description box. Follow us on Twitter and Twitch because we are the best wrestling podcast in all the IWC. We will see you guys tomorrow at 6. You and I agreed, Ashton, for the Marigold show.
Yep.
And so we'll do that. And then join us hopefully in the Discord for SmackDown. I say hopefully more for my sake. I know I've been kind of a flake lately, not happy about it, but doing what I can. But yeah, still other Discord members will be in there, get a mini call going, be in the live wrestling discussion chat. It's a great time, whatever you choose to do. For SmackDown tomorrow at 8 p.m. And then Saturday, we're just doing a 2 in review. And yeah, that's our week. So thank you guys very much for joining and supporting the channel as always. And be good to yourselves and each other. Tune in and peace out.